Welcome everyone. My name is Dr. Elena Michaels and I'm going to do a Tarot and Angel card reading for you and a guided meditation. Nothing is prepared, nothing is rehearsed. It'll all be in the moment. And I want to thank you for being here with me. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel on YouTube, I would be so grateful if you would do that. Happy spring! We made it through the dark night of the soul is what it feels like to me. We made it through winter. I feel like that every winter. You know, I feel like I made it through the winter and I'm exuberant when spring happens. I grew up where it's very cold and I didn't like winter. I don't like being cold. And every winter, I always feel like, oh, I made it through. And with the COVID thing and everything like that, I mean, last week was St. Patrick's Day. And downtown Newhall was happening. It was packed. There was music. All the stores were open. They were serving alcohol in the street. The street was shut down. It was my friend's band played, and everybody was dancing. It was so fun, and it was so great because we haven't been able to be out like that, you know, and to be out and to not be wearing masks and to be laughing and dancing. It was just so fabulous and so healing. We're human beings, you know, we need to be around each other. We get energy from each other. And winter was rough. But anyway, it's gone now because we just had the first day of spring. So that's pretty exciting. Because of that, I'm going to pull a few cards tonight. Okay, I'm not going to actually pull them. I'm going to shuffle the deck and they're going to show up. Okay, sometimes the same cards show up over and over again, which is super weird because the decks are pretty thick decks, and that the same cards would show up after they're shuffled week after week. It's pretty bizarre. I'm already starting to release. For those of you who know me, I start releasing. My eyes start watering. I start yawning. I might cough. I might sneeze. My mouth gets dry. And all of that is preparing me to be able to give you information from the cards as well as do a guided meditation for you. Now, I would like to mention, if you have something going on in your life and you have a question and you want to find out something about that or get some insight, let me know, okay? So I brought it up last week, and it's in the comments last week of the meditation, that if anybody wants to know something specific, that they should just send me a note and they can do a donation, and I tell you how to do that, and then I will do a special card for them. Okay, so I'm going to do that tonight. I have someone that sent me a note and asked me to please do this for them this evening. And so they sent a donation, they sent their question. I'm going to tell you the question. I'm not going to tell you the person's name because the question may relate to some of you. And so you can think about your situation and what this card may mean to you. Actually, I think I'm going to do that first, okay? So this is a question from first initial N, okay? And first initial N, where's the question here? Oh, it is, okay. First initial N said, giving an idea about what the result will be if I move up north, okay? That's the question. And says, give me the result of what the outcome will be if I move up north, okay? All right, I'm gonna go with this deck right here and take the descriptions about the deck out. I don't need those. Okay, so what will the outcome be if I move up north? Okay. This is for N, okay? N sent me a note with a question and the donation. It came through Venmo, and N's question was right there in the note that was sent through Venmo. So that's how you can do it too if you want. Okay, All right, maybe this is the card, I don't know. What will the outcome be if I move up north? If N moves up north? I will shuffle one more time. This is the result. Okay. All right, N. I'm not going to use N's name. I'm just going to use N's initial. And I'm going to put my glasses on and show you this card. This card is a Queen of Swords. Okay? Now, I don't know what's going on in N's life. All I can do is talk about the question. Okay? This is a Queen of Swords. And it looks like this is a feminine energy. Okay? N happens to be a female. But if this was a man, it would be the female part of him. But this is N, and N is actually sitting pretty. And so I think moving up north is probably a good idea. N is sitting, this queen here is a mature woman, and she is sitting on a solid ground, okay? And there's some trees right here. And there's a lot of clouds. Look at her cape. See the clouds? See the clouds? And this is a sword card. I don't know what the situation that N is moving up north to do or to be in, or who N is going to be living with, but N's going to have to be cutting through a lot of crap because this is a sword card. So it's kind of stable for a little while. I don't know if N will stay in that situation, but for right now, it looks like it's a good situation if N can see clearly and stay grounded and centered. And you see how centered she is and grounded on this heavy cement throne. So as long as she can stay grounded and cut through the crap, because I think there's going to be a lot of crap up there. Things for her, you know, illusions and drama. And so she's going to have to cut through a lot of that. But I think it's a good thing for her. It looks like she's going to be in nature a little more. I don't know. I don't know where she's moving, but that's, you know, trees there. There's not a lot of buildings in here. So maybe she's moving to the country. I don't know. But N, what I want to say to you is it looks like it's okay. I think moving up north would be a good thing. Stay grounded. Do whatever you do. My cat agrees. Stay grounded and don't get caught up in drama of what's going on up there. I don't know where you're going or who you're going to be with or what the story is, but the sword shows me that you're going to have to cut through something. Cut through crap, okay? And watch your words, okay? So that's the answer for N. Now, maybe that applies to some of you also. I don't know. You'll have to see if it does. So I'm going to put this aside. In the description, I think I will just mention the card that came up for N. But I'm not going to say the name of the person or a lot of details. But I think I am going to put it in the description. The sky is clear. See, there's clouds down here, so there's a little disturbance on the lower level there. But above, everything's clear. And that's another reason to cut through all the stuff here, you know? Right now on the card, it's clouds, but I think where N is going, it might be a lot of emotion because clouds are water. So there you go, N. Okay? I hope it made sense to you, and you can let me know privately if it did. I want you to notice there's an angel right there. So you're going to have angelic protection, okay? But you've got to stay grounded, and you have to cut through any of this emotional stuff right here, okay? And looks like you're sticking your hand out to somebody too. Like, I don't know if you're going to be helping somebody up there, or maybe, I don't know, helping someone. But if you are going to be helping them, please do not get caught up in the drama. That's what the card is telling you. cut through the illusion. So there you go. I hope it was helpful. Okay, so I'm going to put this card aside. That was for N. And now I'm going to shuffle and get one for the rest of us that will lead us into our guided meditation. Okay? Divinely protected we are, surrounded by beautiful healing white light. Only positive information and helpful suggestions can come to us while we are in this space, whether we're watching it in real time or whether we are watching it numerous times after it's aired or whenever we're watching it. Even if we watch it repeatedly, we will be divinely protected and surrounded by healing white light, with all negativity bouncing off and away. Okay, this is for all of us. Oh, see what I mean? This came up last week. This came up last week. I'm gonna pull another card. I'm gonna take the one right after it. How is it possible that I shuffle this deck numerous times and the card from last week comes up again? Look at all these cards. The card from last week came up again. It's driving something home. It's trying to get the message to all of you, all of us, me included, because it keeps coming up. I'm gonna take another one from the top. Okay, now, this did not come up last week, so we're gonna stop right here. All right, let's talk about these, okay? All right. The one that came up last week, let's see if I'm getting different information about it this week. I've got some wonderful incense going. It smells amazing. It's Primo extra special incense that I got a line on, and I used to use this incense years ago, and it disappeared for a while, and now I'm back using it again. I got a big shipment of it. So I have several different essences, and I'm burning the patchouli one right now. It's really nice, really nice. I mean, this incense is the best incense I've ever used. And I started using it decades ago. And it just takes me back to decades ago. I was meditating in a very disciplined way. I was getting up around 3 o'clock in the morning every day, meditating until the sun came up. And this was the brand of incense that I was using at that time of day. So when I smell this brand of incense, and I have several different ones, I've got rose cousse, I've got patchouli, I've got sandalwood, extra special sandalwood, I've got yellow rose, night queen. Anyway, there's many of them. And whenever I smell this incense, I go really deep to that place that I used to go to when I would meditate for hours. In the wee hours of the morning, I would like be in bed by 9, ideally, get up at 3. And I lived in Hawaii for part of that time too. So it really takes me back to the smell of Hawaii and the plumeria smell and the sound of the ocean, because I lived right on the ocean, you know, right by the ocean. So I could hear the ocean waves. Very magical time, very magical. Okay, so here we are. This was the first card. Okay, this is a 10 of Wands. This guy has been doing a lot of work. He's gathering all of what he's been doing. It's bearing, it's growing, it's got green leaves. These are wands. This is creative breath. And he's taking it home. He's, it's like, you know, the expression, you take it home. Let's take it home, boys. Take us home. You know, like in music, they say, take us home, which means, you know, the culmination of the song, and they're taking us to the end of the song. So he's coming to the end of this particular project and heading home, taking it home with all of his work, all of his creative endeavors that he's done. It's like the time to take it home. And he's very grounded. He's wearing a red tunic. There's a nice big house in the background, some green foliage. No obstruction at all. So go for it. Take it home. What you've been working on, whatever that creative project is, or that idea, that project, that artistic endeavor, it's time. Heading on home with it. The work, you've done the preparation, you've gathered your thoughts together, you've gathered your ideas together, and you're heading to manifestation. Okay? Next, we have a major arcana card, and these are, excuse me, see, this is the releasing part. This is a major arcana card that has come up, and the major arcana cards are very powerful. They have a lot of punch, a lot of pixels, so to speak. They communicate a lot. This one is 17, the star. Okay? Now, look at her. This is feminine energy, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The car is 17, big one, 10. Okay, there's a 10, and then 7. And look what she's doing. She's got 1 foot on the ground and 1 foot in the water, okay? And she's pouring out water with her right hand that is dripping down into this pool, and she's pouring water with her left hand into the larger pool. So her right hand is pouring water on land, which is where her knee is kneeling, and her left hand is pouring water into this pool. Okay? And she's raw. She's not wearing any garments or anything like that. So she is, in a very pure way, being very authentic. No pretense, no false anything. Okay? No false anything. She's just who she is, who she truly is. There are little flowers here. See the little flowers? So things are sprouting. Okay? And both of her urns are red, very grounded, okay? And there is a bird and a fruit tree right there. See that? Right there. And a mountain in the distance right there. So she's coming from the highest, all right? Now, if you're a male, this is your feminine self, okay? Your feminine self. If you're a woman, this is your feminine self. This is let go pretense, be who you are, your real, natural, vulnerable state, okay? With her right hand, she is pouring water. You know what? I did it the other way around because I was looking at opposite. Her right hand is pouring water into the big pool. Okay, her left hand is pouring water onto the land. I was looking at it backwards because I'm looking at the reflection. All right. Now, with her left hand, the left side of us is more of our subconscious side. The right side is more of our conscious side, you know? So her right hand is pouring into this big pool. Now remember, water is emotion, okay? So she's putting a lot of emotion into something, putting a lot of emotion into something. And her unconscious, subconscious, is also putting water into something, and it's drizzling into the big pond. She is not looking at the subconscious, the unconscious. She's not looking at this. She's looking at the right hand, how she is out in the world, but things are kind of leaking out and dripping, okay? So, you want to be careful of your emotions. You want to keep your emotions contained, okay? Because things can come out in obtuse ways. Things can slip out. You might say things that are a little inappropriate or things you wish you hadn't said. Because she's not focusing on this, but it's happening anyway. You see that? Those emotions are leaking out and draining into this big pool, which she is aware of, okay? There's a lot of emotion here, but this is still leaking out. So you want to be aware of what's going on. Be aware of what's leaking out. And, excuse me, the releasing part. Also, you want to be aware of your energy, that your energy is not being leaked out or sapped or sucked by other people. You know, you want to put boundaries up with loving, firm, kind boundaries, not harmful, not cruel, not disrespectful, but don't let your energy leak out or let someone suck your energy without you being fully aware of what's going on. She's not looking at this. She's looking at this, okay? She's not looking at this. This is what she is unaware of. Think about where in your life your energy is getting drained. Maybe you're tired, maybe you need naps in the daytime, maybe you're not sleeping at night, maybe you're sleeping too much. Be aware of where your energy is being siphoned off without your awareness, without your conscious awareness, by events, situations, people, environments. So be aware of that. That's what that card's about. Focus on your emotions. Put energy into being able to see clearly, see the water's clear. Be aware where energy is being siphoned off. And when you water your thoughts correctly, they sprout and grow. And that's kind of what we do in our guided meditation. We actually water positive suggestions so they take root. Excuse me. They take root and they start to grow in your mind, and your mind starts to act on the things that make sense to you. Anything I say that doesn't make sense to you, it's not gonna take root. You're not gonna act on it. But anything that is aligned with your belief system will be kind of planted in your subconscious in the guided meditation. And you'll be able to start acting upon that and noticing the results of that being implemented. Interesting. All right, let's go to, I'm gonna choose first day of spring and all. I'm gonna go into the fairy. Actually, it's not fairy, it's the angel. That fairy is a different deck. This deck right here is the Angel Tarot deck. And let's go in here. And this is a beautiful deck. Really pretty. Look, see? Isn't that pretty? And see? And it's silver and thick, okay? It's a thick deck. We're gonna shuffle this and ask for more clarification, more substantiation, more information. I think I might just go with another deck too after this, kind of into this indigo color. All right, but right now we're right here. Here and now. And we're gonna pull the card right now. It's on top. Okay. This is the 10 of Earth, okay? Let's look at this card. 10 of Earth. That means that means it's the 10 of Pentacles, okay? Remember this guy? That's a 10 right there. Look at him, all this hard work he's been doing on the earth plane, carrying all this stuff, manifesting all this creativity. There's a 10 right here. And here's another 10. So, messages here. If you look at this card, it's very beautiful. It's got these little children and this beautiful angel. Look closely. See the angel and a young woman and children. And here's another angel that has wings. I think this is a fairy. These are two fairies, actually. See? There's a fairy, and she's a fairy. It's funny, I said, go for the fairies. And this is actually not a fairy deck, but they came up anyway. Okay, so I'm going to read to you from the book about what this says. This is 10 of Earth, 10 of Pentacles, okay? A very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. That sounds good to me. Okay, let's read from the book, though. The book always tells you a little more. 10 of Earth. Abundance and financial security are at hand. You've established a lasting foundation of success in business. With this success comes feelings of freedom, material comforts, satisfaction in your accomplishments, and the capacity to enjoy yourself. The capacity to enjoy yourself are now or soon will be yours. Still, it's important to appreciate the little things in life. Your family life is strong, secure, and peaceful. This may include your blood relatives, a chosen family, or a community of people to whom you strongly relate. You draw great comfort from those around you and know that you've been extremely blessed. These characters are out in nature and they are enjoying the little things in nature. And if you look at these two little fairy children right here, they're actually gathering, looks like little eggs or flowers or something like that. Appreciating the little things. This is a beautiful card. See the mountains in the background? Look at that. Very etheric. Gratitude is key, people. Gratitude is key. When you focus on being grateful for what you have, you get more of what you want. You get more. When you focus on the things you don't want, you get more. So if you want more of the things you don't want, focus on them, and you'll have more of them. But who wants that? So the key is rope in your mind, rope in your monkey mind, so that you are in charge of your thoughts instead of head tripping a million miles a minute on all the things you don't want to be happening or the negative things that are happening now. Blessings. Focus on your blessings. Every night before I go to sleep, I have a little ritual that I do. I have 10 fingers, so do you, probably. Maybe you have less, I don't know, but I take each of my fingers and I count. I say something I'm grateful for. At the end of every day when I'm in bed, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for this, this happened, what a blessing that was, this happened. I can do at least 10, but I often do 20. I often go through, I lay in bed and I kind of let my fingers touch my body over my abdomen as I'm saying each thing I'm grateful for. I'm so sorry about this. It's kind of embarrassing. That's why I like to tell you why I'm yawning and why my eyes are watering, because so you understand what it is. So try that. You know, that way you go to sleep feeling blessed. You don't go to sleep worrying. You go to sleep feeling blessed. And you know what? There's always something to be grateful for. There's always something to be thankful for. You know, when I had cancer, I had an advanced stage cancer several years ago, and I kind of beat the odds, which is a miracle in itself. But my doctors call me a miracle. But I remember during that period of time in my life, I would go to sleep at night and not know if I'd wake up in the morning. I was very, very sick. I had a very aggressive cancer, which was super weird because I was the healthy Super healthy, the healthiest person I knew, the healthiest person my friends and family knew. I was meditating every day, I was doing yoga every day, I was eating organic every day, and bam, I got an advanced stage cancer. It's like, what? I didn't smoke, nothing. I mean, that was a long time ago. But anyway, I can remember being very, very sick and being in bed and feeling very, very weak. And my son had gone to the farmer's market, and he was in high school, and he came home and he had blackberries, organic blackberries. And he came upstairs with the organic blackberries. And I was very weak and very wiped out. And he said, Mom, I brought some blackberries. And he put a blackberry on my tongue. And I squished it. And I felt that juice and that incredible flavor. And it was so unbelievable. I was so grateful for that. So grateful for a son who brought me some blackberries. So grateful for a son who put the blackberry on my tongue. So grateful that I could taste the juice of that blackberry. So grateful that I had a comfortable bed that I could lie in. So grateful I had a window I could look out and see the sunshine. So grateful that I could hear the birds outside. And during that period of time, I kept a gratitude journal, and that I had so much every day to be grateful for. If someone was looking at me, they'd think, what are you grateful for? I mean, you're so sick. You don't know if you'll wake up in the morning. But every day, I found many things to be grateful for, and I wrote them down at that time. Now, I just write them. I don't write them, I just hold my fingers down. And I say each thing and put my finger down, and then I do it again. I get as many as I can. It's wonderful. It's a great little ritual to do. Okay, next, digging the indigo. We're going to the indigo cards. The back of this one was this beautiful indigo color. And I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna choose an indigo card. Okay. All right, let's see what's cooking with the indigo angels. This is another beautiful deck. See that? And it's also got that beautiful silver. See that silver right there? So pretty. So pretty. All right, we're gonna shuffle this. All right, indigo angels. Let's see who shows up to give us more information, more elaboration, more inspiration, more clarification. Who do we have here? We have show appreciation. Hello, wasn't I just talking about that? I was just talking about that. I love how the cards just mirror everything. Everything is just so in tune, you know, it's so cool. I love looking at the connections between things. I love it. It makes me feel like everything is magic. Okay. This is a beautiful angel with a tiger. Very calm, show appreciation. All right, I was just talking about that with the gratitude journal. And so I'll line these cards up so I can look at them when I do the guided meditation. And I'm going to read to you about show appreciation. Get my glasses on. It's common for indigos to get caught up in their own lives. Right, Luna? Okay, I mean, hello. She's standing there by a tiger, by a cat, Right, Luna? Luna's the meditation cat, aren't you? Luna, are you the meditation cat? Yes, you are. I know you are, honey. It's common for indigos to get caught up in their own lives and forget to show others around them just how much they mean to them. Although you may not realize it, your friends and loved ones are only human. They have feelings and emotions just the same as you do. You are being urged to offer and express gratitude, like I was saying, to the special people in your life. This card also asks you to shift your focus away from what you lack in life and instead appreciate all that you do have and all that you've accomplished. This is the kind of stuff that blows my mind. I was just saying that, right? I was just talking about focusing on gratitude. And then I pull a card and that's what it's talking about? I mean, you can't make this stuff up. But you have to be conscious enough and aware enough to see the connections, and that's the fun. This card asks you to shift your focus away from what you lack in life and instead appreciate all that you do have and all that you've accomplished. Remember this guy? All that he's accomplished, all that you have accomplished in the world. Masculine is how you are out there in the world. This is a guy here, and it's what you, regardless of whether you're male or female, what you have put yourself out in the world and been yang about, which is going forward and, being active in manifesting. Okay? So, all that you've accomplished. When you can get in touch with this higher part of yourself, many more of your dreams will come true. And the higher part is appreciating all that you do have and all that you've accomplished. Shift your focus away from what you lack in life. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, we got 4 cards here. How are we doing on time? I think we're going to start the guided meditation right now. Okay, so here we go. Let me check the time so I can put it in the note there. We're going to start the guided meditation now. So make yourself comfortable and lie with your spine straight, okay? Your feet can be on the ground, your knees up, your feet here, your knees up. Your back straight, okay? You can shift your position if you want to once we begin or any time during the rest of the guided meditation portion. All right. I suggest you close your eyes. It allows you to focus more. Focus on your breathing now. Notice your abdomen goes up when you breathe in. And if it's not going up, make it go up. That will put you into diaphragmatic breathing. And when you exhale, your stomach goes down, your abdomen goes down. Inhale out, the stomach goes out. Exhale, the stomach goes back in. Inhale out, stomach goes out, but the breath goes in. And then the breath goes out, and the stomach goes in. Do that for a few moments. Put your hands on your abdomen so you can feel the rising and the falling. The rising with the breath coming in, the falling with the breath going out. You may be having the releasing sensations as well. The yawning, the eyes watering, the dry mouth, the nose running, the throat clearing. With each breath, going deeper and deeper. With each breath, letting go more and more. Exhaling out that stale air, pushing all of it out. Being very empty before you take in another breath. Taking in that breath and feeling it go throughout your entire being. That life-giving oxygen. As I count from 5 down to 0, each count lets you go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Starting on 5. Relaxing and releasing and letting go. Easily and gently. Coming down to 4. Feeling more and more relaxed, more and more comfortable. Any outside sounds that you become aware of, that you recognize as everyday normal sounds. These sounds do not disturb you in any way. Instead, they allow you to go even deeper into your own world. Even deeper into your own world. Continuing down to 3. Feeling your entire body letting go. Noticing the muscles releasing. Coming down to 2. Easily and gently floating and going deeper and deeper and letting go more and more. You may be having thoughts, and that's fine. That's normal. Just allow them to float on by, like the clouds that you saw on the card. Floating by. That's it. Just let them go. Coming down to 1. Relaxed, comfortable. No place you have to be, nothing you have to do. Just let go. Just let go. Just let go. Coming even deeper now from 1, going down to 0. And when I take you with the tone from 1 down to 0, you will go 10 times deeper. 10 times deeper. from 1 down to 0. That's it. Letting go even more now. Going even deeper. Using the sounds of the tones to take you deeper still. Allowing yourself to drift and float. You have been doing a lot of work on yourself, or a lot of work in your life, projects, building things, creating things, creating and building even on the inner realms, where you spend time seeing in your mind what you want to create, seeing in your mind your ideas and creative aspirations coming to fruition. So now is the time to take it home. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. No holding back. What are you waiting for? Move forward. Do not let yourself be held back by anyone or anything. Not even yourself. Not even yourself. Always keep one foot planted in spirit. 1 foot planted on the earth plane and 1 foot planted in spirit. Be aware of where your energy is being siphoned off without your awareness. Stop that from happening. Open your eyes and see who or what situation or environment is draining off your energy. Without your conscious awareness, even knowing it is happening. Water is very healing for you right now. Take a bath. Sit in a hot tub. Go swimming in a pool, a lake, or the ocean. Look at the ocean. Look at a lake. Look at a river. Look at water. If you can't be around water, imagine it in your mind. Let your mind take you to a place where you've been before, where there was water and you enjoyed being in it, looking at it, listening to it. Our bodies are mostly water. Our cells are bathed by water. They are cleansed by water. Make sure you're drinking enough water. Make sure you are staying hydrated. You cannot transmit electricity and electrical currents of energy that are being given to you and come your way if you don't have enough water in your system. You want to be able to have those electrical impulses, also known as intuitions, guidance, suggestions from spirit. You may not catch them because they come in a frequency mode. Energy, frequency, electricity. Stay hydrated so you can transmit the highest. You can receive it and transmit it by your words and your actions. You're enjoying your family or the family you've created around you. Those souls that have connected with you and you've connected with them, that you've met in this lifetime. Those souls that have incarnated at the same time as you to meet you in this lifetime. That's your family too. It might not be your birth family, but it's your tribe. Enjoy time with your tribe. Appreciate the little things. Finances are going to be a little better for you now. Find magic in the little things. divine magic in everyday life. Remember to show appreciation. Be grateful. Show appreciation to the people around you, the people that make your life fun, the people that nourish your spirit, the people that you're comfortable with. Show appreciation for all that you have, all the blessings in your life, the people, the situations, the environment, all the blessings you have that others do not have right now. So many in the world have nothing. They've had to get up and leave everything. Stay in a state of gratitude and humility. And appreciate the little things. Allow yourself to go even deeper, incorporating anything that you've heard that resonates with your belief system. I am grateful that you are here with me. I'm grateful that we are here together. I send you many, many blessings. I honor you for taking this time for yourself, to align yourself, to balance yourself. Until we meet again, namaste.